Hey friends, welcome back to Jenny Food and my kitchen. It got up to almost 60 degrees here today in northern Michigan. For those of us that have been staring at snowbanks for months and months now, it is good news. Warmer weather is on the way. So today I'm going to share with you kind of what I consider to be one of those warmer weather recipes as I look forward to spring. I've been craving this for a couple weeks. It's something that I usually make for ladies' luncheons, parties, or even my summer clients. I just happen to be craving some tuna today. So today, I'm going to show you how I make my French-style tuna salad, otherwise known as Provençal tuna salad. Friends, I've got all of our ingredients for this tuna salad right here. So we're going to start with some good tuna. Now I have two 5-ounce cans. This recipe calls for 10 ounces of good tuna, so I've got that. And then we are going to make a dressing with some mayonnaise, some Dijon mustard, some whole grain mustard, and a little bit of lemon juice, which this is what I have on hand today. I didn't make it to the store for a real lemon, but you could also use like a champagne vinegar, an actual fresh lemon, or you can use this. We're just looking for a couple tablespoons of acid. So, and then I've got some herb de Provence, which technically this recipe calls for tarragon, which I use fresh in the summer, but herb de Provence does have tarragon in it, so we're good. And it's got the French flavors, so it'll be perfect for this. And then lastly, we've got our celery and some celery leaves. And then I've got these little tiny Cornichon peppers. Now these are not dill pickles, but they're not sweet pickles either. They're kind of a pickle all their own. They're just French style little pickles. If you have to substitute, you could always substitute, I think, just like a baby dill. And then lastly, I have a yellow onion. Now normally I would have a shallot for this recipe or even a red onion, but I did not make it to the store and this is what I have. I have a ton, I have a whole bowl full of onions. So I'm just going to use what I have on hand. We're going to put all this together and make the most wonderful bougie tuna salad. And I will talk to you about how I serve this. So let's get this going. All right, friends. So I've already drained my tuna off and then I just took a fork and I kind of like mixed it up. Now I'm just going to chop. We only need 2 tablespoons of these pickles, kind of chopped as fine as we can kind of get them. And then I've just got a 1/4 cup. So I know that 2 tablespoons is half of a fourth of a cup. So I'm not mad. I'm going to put just a little bit extra pickle because I really love pickle. I love anything briny. If you've ever watched my mom's macaroni and tuna salad, she puts olives. I just love anything briny against tuna is delicious to me. All right, next we've got some celery. Now we need 1/4 cup of chopped celery. And of course, I'm going to try and get that pretty fine. Whenever I'm making like a chicken or a tuna salad, I try to kind of chop my onions and celery sort of fine. Like I want to make sure that they're not so much bigger than the flake of the meat. Kind of a similar size to those pickles. All right, and then we'll see if that is, and that looks to be a perfect 1/4 of a cup. And then the recipe just says if you have celery leaves to add just a little bit of chopped celery leaves. So I'm going to do that. I never ever throw my celery leaves away. I mean, most of the time I buy celery to make things. I don't usually typically eat celery like by itself, or once in a while I'll have a little bit with peanut butter. But typically I'm making recipes. So I always try to use the celery leaves anyways. And we'll add those right into the salad. All right, the last thing we need is about a tablespoon. So probably that's going to do it. So I'm just going to finely kind of chop these as fine as I can the first time around. And those are just supposed to be kind of minced, so I'm going to cut those very fine. And let's see, probably about that much. 1 tablespoon. The rest of that I will put in another recipe. Whew, I'm still crying over those onions. All right, I am gonna add 1 teaspoon of our herb de Provence. All right, and now I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. And I would say use Dijon. I mean, it kind of needs that flavor. Yellow mustard is a little bit too strong for this, or like the flavor is just a little too different. But then we're gonna go in with 2 teaspoons of whole grain mustard, which is delicious in this. All right, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons, which I know is 1/4 of a cup. And there we have it. There's our 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. And then lastly, I'm just gonna use my teaspoon and I'm gonna give myself 1 tablespoon, probably a little extra, of mayonnaise. Now, I know that this is gonna need a pinch of salt, so I'm just gonna go ahead right now. There is a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper, just a little bit. All right, ooh, that is some fresh pepper. Just got that at Costco. All right, the last thing to do is just to mix everything together really good. I mean, this is easy peasy. I love this because I can put this in little containers and take it wherever, like in a lunchbox, at the beach. This is really good on croissants. It's also very good in wraps or sandwiches. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. But this is just one of those things, it's kind of fancy. I just love it. I mean, and I have clients that absolutely love it. I think it needs just a little, I'm gonna add just, I like it mine. I like my tuna salad just a little bit wetter than that. So I'm gonna add about another 2 teaspoons of mayonnaise. And then I will see if it needs more mustard. Oh, and that looks perfect. All right, friends, there you have it. There is my French tuna salad with my cornichons and my celery and onions and different mustards, mayonnaise, salt, pepper, lemon. I mean, it's pretty simple. All right, friends, there you have it. That's the way I like to eat it, just in a little dish with some crackers. Now, if you would like to, you can double, triple. I mean, you can make as much of this recipe as you'd like to. If you're gonna make a large quantity of this, I would mix the dressing ingredients separate so that you're not trying to mix all of that into each other as well as with the tuna for a large amount. But that's the only change that I would make. Now, you can serve this with crackers, you can serve this on baguette, on croissant. I mean, you can serve it a lot of different ways, in little roll-ups and wraps, but this is a great tuna salad and it's just kind of bougie. I mean, which, if you know me, I like things just a tiny bit bougie. Like, I love my food just a little bougie. In fact, my friends make fun of me for it. So anyways, fun fact about Jenny. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a taste. And I'm gonna eat it just like I do, on a cracker. It's a little brighter than normal tuna salad, and by brighter, I mean there's just more like with that mustard and pickle and onion flavors and lemon. It's a little brighter than just your average tuna salad. So it's definitely not your average tuna salad. So friends, I just want to thank you for all your love, your shares, your comments, and your support. I love you. I'm going to take this last bite and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Good.